Alright guys, I'm doing this video for a second time because I wanted to go ahead. I had uploaded it and then I deleted it almost immediately, the original video to this breakdown, because I wanted to go a little bit into more detail, I guess, on why I'm taking my trades that I'm taking, as well as a little bit more of a deeper dive into my plans tomorrow. I didn't like the way that I explained something in the video that I had done. I was in a rush and I was trying to get this video out there and done because I'm trying to, get ready for the 6 p.m. open, as well as I'm trying to lay in bed with my wife, but to watch a movie. So I want to go ahead and explain in detail why I took some of the trades, and I want to talk about my plans tomorrow because I didn't go into the detail that I liked. Felt like it lacked the quality. So let's get right into it. I wasn't awake at this time right here. Hopefully you guys can see. Let me move my. I know I have my camera like weird. Can I move my camera? Actually, let me move my camera down really quick so you guys can hopefully see that. I think I have it locked. Let me unlock it and then. Wait, well, I'm moving the wrong thing. And then let me move this. Let me move this down here. There we go. Let me move it down here so that you guys can now like see the charts better. But look, we get a nice squeeze over previous day's close. We're squeezing, and we're getting actually close to previous day highs. I'm asleep during this move, but this is a move that I would have wanted to short. The reason why I would want to short this move is because we're now, based off what I said the prior day, I said that we were going to stay in and trade within a range. Previous day high would be the high end of that range. So I didn't get in here, but I woke up and we were grinding up. I got in short right here and immediately took profit in this wash. I actually got almost the lows. I think I might have got like a 17. No, it wasn't 17 because this is the low is 1825. I think I got like an 1850 fill. And the reason why I took this flush out, and first of all, the reason why I took the trade was because we're gonna press on the high range of the day, which is what I had planned, right? I planned for it to be a range day. This is the high of the day, which means that based off my anticipation, my thoughts, we're not going to get any higher than around this area. So because of that, I took the short, assuming that we were going to break down. We had a nice wash. Now, why did I cover? I covered my position immediately because this is a big wash in pre-market. Whenever I get a big wash out or a flush in my favor, or even a swipe. This is a swipe. When things are going up, it's a swipe. When things are coming down, it's a flush. Whenever I'm getting a swipe or a flush in my favor, I immediately take profit. I don't care. I always do it. Especially when in one flush candle, it's under it gets under the daily, or not the daily, but the 21 and the 9 EMA. As soon as that happens off of one candle, I'm taking profit there. I don't ask questions. I just do it, especially because I'm trading ES. I'm not trading the micros. I'm trading the actual mini. So I got out here, made a couple $100 there. And then I ended up chilling. I'm not touching anything, We open up and we get a nice push back up into the same area. I'm taking this trade again, but we get a double wick. So I actually took it on this candle, and I think I had like a 2250 average, and we got an immediate wash. I covered right here at like 1950. Actually, I got a little bit less. I got like 1917 probably, or 5917 is where I got out. But it's a nice washout, same concept. We have VWAP right here. I'm not going to overstay my welcome on VWAP, even though I do think this is going to be the high end of the range, which I turned out to be absolutely right on. But I thought we were going to get a nice, I thought we were going to get some type of, this pop, but earlier. So I thought we can, flush, pop back really quick, and then get the real move. That didn't end up happening. But anyways, I took this trade. It washed. I covered about right here. And then it kept on going. Nothing I can do about it. I traded my plan, which was cover near VWAP. It got under the 21 EMA and the 9 EMA. I also had another trade on YM. And this trade on YM was pretty concise. It was pretty clean. We got a nice washout on the YM. And I was like, okay, I'm going to be patient. We got this wick bottom. We have this wick here now. So I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and pay attention. Now, why am I paying attention to these wicks? Because now it looks like there's buyers stepping in here. So we get this clean double bottom here on the 2-minute, right? And on this candle, I'm getting in on this third wick. This is a double bottom. with wicks being bought up, and then this is kind of like this is not a higher low, but this is like a V-shape higher low, right? Like when you get the right side, so you get the V, right? The V-shape, pressure, bid. This is now the start to me of a V-shape. So I got in here and I closed out up in this vicinity near VWAP to close out the trade. I was up $800 on the day. I'll go ahead and it's gonna show my P&L, isn't it? I don't think I can show you guys my my day because it's gonna. I don't want to show like my overall P&L. So yeah, you guys just gotta take my word. I was up 800 on the day. Like I said, I had to remake this video, and now that we're entering, it's 5:47 p.m. right now. So now that we're entering, that 5:15 trading day, it took away my $800 P&L, but I did make $827 here today. I posted it on my Discord, or not my Discord, but my buddy's Discord that I'm in. So that ended up happening. Had two really good trades on ES and YM. Now what I want to go ahead and discuss here is I want to discuss what I think may happen here in the post market on ES, which can be 5:15 aftermarket or 5:14 aftermarket, which is 6 p.m. and it's a pre-market. So let's get into that really quick, just so I can prepare you guys on what I think can happen in like 15 minutes, which I need to prep for. So since we are within this really tight range, and we do have PPI coming in tomorrow, I would not be surprised if there's two things that happen. I wouldn't be surprised if we stick around in this range, and I wouldn't be surprised if we have a complete washout towards the daily 100 SMA. That is what I'll be planning for. So it's either we're going to stay within a range, or we're going to let go of this previous day low. And then if we do, I want to start seeing pops to fade that. So we start getting pops to fade previous day lows. And why would I want to do that is because I think they're going to go ahead and break the range. And then they're going to rebid it back up right before the 8:30 news. That's what I'm prepared for. That's what I'm looking for. So yet again, I'm looking for either price action, pre-market, and post and pre-market to either stay within this long range, or we're going to break down and then get a nice bid back up right before the news steps in. So a nice little V-shape. And then once the news comes in of PPI, and I think it's retail, once that comes in, we'll go ahead and see how price action wants to react to that. But that's kind of my whole thing on what I have planned. The reason why I had to do this video yet again was just due to the simple fact that I felt like I didn't do as good of a job as the breakdown of why I got into the trade. And I just wanted to break down exactly why I got into it. If you watched my prior video, you know why I got into this trade. If I'm assuming it's a range day, I'm at the high end of this trade, which means that I'm in a good position as long as I'm short anywhere up here. Of course, I wish I held, but, it happens. Nothing you can do about it. I traded with my plan. I made $800. I can't complain about that. So that is basically it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out as always. Hope you enjoyed.